What's up, family? Welcome to the Black Room, where we discuss everything related to Black people. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that YouTube will know that we're here, and you will know when we upload a new video. Now let's get to it. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American civil rights leader who was a Baptist preacher and face of the civil rights movement. Known for his great orating skills and stance against injustice using nonviolence, MLK is remembered by people all over the world as a drum major for justice. Let's take a moment to illustrate, here in the Black Room, 50 of his most inspirational quotes. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The time is always right to do what is right. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon. It is a weapon unique in history, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over them by the good people. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. The hope of a secure and livable world lies with disciplined nonconformists who are dedicated to justice, peace, and brotherhood. To be a Christian without prayer is no more possible than to be alive without breathing. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. I have a dream that one day little black boys and girls will be holding hands with little white boys and girls. We must use time creatively, in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. The soft-minded man always fears change. He feels security in the status quo, and he has an almost morbid fear of the new. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, It is a constant attitude. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. Science investigates, religion interprets. Science gives man knowledge, which is power. Religion gives man wisdom, which is control. The first question which the priest and the Levite asked was, "If I stop to help this man, what will happen to me?" But the Good Samaritan reversed the question, "If I do not stop to help this man, what will happen to him?" To be great, you have to be willing to be mocked, hated, and misunderstood. Stay strong. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. The richer we have become materially, the poorer we become morally and spiritually. We have learned to fly in the air like birds and swim in the sea like fish, but we have not learned the simple art of living together as brothers. If a man has not discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. It may be true that the law cannot make a man love me, but it can keep him from lynching me, and I think that's pretty important. A right delayed is a right denied. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. But I know, somehow, that only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace. A soul generated by love. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. Thank you for watching The Black Room. Please take a moment to like and subscribe and check out the next video.